If I asked you to think of an iconic Canadian breakfast restaurant, you will probably think of one word, Cora. And our next guest is the woman behind it all. It all started in 1987 when Cora Tsouflidou bought a small diner in Montreal. Within a few years, she opened up other Cora restaurant locations in Quebec. And soon after, Cora and her team expanded the brand to other provinces. The rest is history. We are honored to have the founder of Cora Restaurants join us this morning. Good morning, Madame Cora.
Good morning.
It's so great to have you on the show. You've created this iconic Canadian brand. Cora, when you look back at the beginning, did you ever think Cora Restaurants would be as successful as they are today?
Actually, absolutely not. I opened a little restaurant after divorcing and all that, and to start again. The husband have left in another country. So I opened a store with my children, and slowly, I guess I did not know that creativity was inside of me. I took an ordinary little restaurant and I turned it into a big breakfast specialties. And that's it. There's no other. I start to create, to invent new ways of putting eggs in the plate to be wonderful. Of course, this you must know there's breakfast restaurant all over the place now, and I'm kind of happy. Yeah.
Well, Cora is known for its unique breakfast dishes. I mean, you can tell a Cora dish because it often looks like art on a plate. That is your creativity right there. So how do you go into creating new menu items? How do you and your team do it?
Well, you know, creativity, you never know how you do that, but the end result is always something great. Actually, it's like painting, it's like writing. I'm a writer now, and I start a first paragraph. When the first paragraph is done, I have a whole page because this is creativity. I didn't know I was that much creative before.
Well, I'm so thankful you are. Speaking of food and new ideas, tell us all about the all-you-can-eat crepe festival that is on right now.
Well, actually, you see, I love this a crepe festival because one of the first thing I did when I opened my first little restaurant is to take my mother's recipe of crepe mixed. And I start to do those big, large crepe, and it was a huge success. We start to put all kind of stuff on it and blah, 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 blah. And exactly, last year we start this festival of crepe as much as you can eat, and for a very low price across Canada. And it was a big success. And of course, we recidive, how would you say that? We do the same again this year, and we're very happy.
Well, we are too, because it's delicious. Cora, I got to ask you, what advice do you have for viewers who are watching, who are other entrepreneurs in the food and restaurant business, people who are just starting out? What would you say to them?
I would say that I think that restaurant business is a passion. If you're not passionate about serving good food to great people, I don't think they should start, because restaurant business, it's not only money making. It's a relation with people. It's creating a relation with great customer that still they become like a family. I have people that are in my store since nearly 30 years, you know. So it's mostly loving the customers, loving, and I mean loving, creating great things for our customer.
Well, we sure hope you keep creating. 5-10 years from now, Cora, where do you see your restaurants?
Could you repeat the question?
Yes. 5-10 years from now, where do you see your restaurants? Will you continue making breakfast for us?
Absolutely. We have 4 restaurants. I don't even remember in which province, but we have 4 restaurants in construction now. We always had some restaurant to the chain. And of course, I hope in 30 years, in 10 years, and when I will be up in the sky, they will build more restaurants.
Well, I feel pretty certain.
My children own the company now, and of course, I have relève, how do you call that? People to be after me, and a great team of people around.
Well, I feel pretty certain we'll be eating your breakfast for years to come, Cora. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
I thank you to invite me.
Well, and the All You Can Eat Crepe Festival is on right now at Cora restaurants across the country. We'll be right back.
Your morning is brought to you in part by Cora's All You Can Eat Crepe Festival until February 11th.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.